into the garbage. And this works good. A little trick to not lose your finger is you put your knuckle up against the edge of the knife and you push from behind. That's how the chefs in the restaurants do it. Always keep your knuckle against and then push from behind. Never go past your finger, obviously. That'll chop your finger off. And we just want to crush it and then chop it semi-finely. Throw it in with the oil. Actually, I don't like using this one for cutting onions. Chop the ends off. Just peel the skin off.
Fun tip, don't blink.
Yeah.
Could you explain why you don't blink?
Because if you blink, it makes you cry.
I fuck, I've been blinking.
Alright, show us how it's done there, Ron.
No. I should be fine.
As you'll notice, we're using a non-stick pan. One of the things people fail to realize about non-stick pans is that if you cook over half heat, they don't remain non-stick. So if you're in a rush, don't use a non-stick pan. You don't want to go over half. Now while this is simmering, it's supposed to be frying, it will be browning slowly. We're going to start preparing the other parts of our stir fry. celery. Some celery in there. Leftover green pepper from another meal, which will be fine to add to this one. I'm going to use the other knife, because this one hasn't been sharpened. Stir fry, so we want it to have substance. We don't want to chop it too finely. There we go. As you can see, the onions are beginning to caramelize. The garlic. And the aroma is amazing. We're using pre-cooked frozen shrimp. I've thawed them out in warm water. And then I drained the water. And we just let it dry a little bit. Throw that in. We want to get the shrimp properly heated and cooked up. And while that's working, and the flavors are working their way into the shrimp, we're going to chop a few carrots, just to give them some, these little baby carrots. I don't like peeling carrots, so I buy these. Just chop them on an angle. Adds a little color to it. And as you can see, there's some liquid on the bottom. That's because the shrimps were frozen. So the moisture's coming out of them. It kind of creates a little bit of a sauce. But you'd like most of it to evaporate. Now, if I was lucky, I'd have some, what do you call it? What am I looking for? The soy sauce. I don't have any soy sauce, or do I? Nope. We don't have soy sauce. Okay, we have no soy sauce, so we're going to use salt. And by the way, this is sea salt. Any kind of salt works. We're just going to add some salt to it. Throw in a little black pepper. I love the black pepper. That stuff is really good for you. Veggies coming in here, so it may look like I'm putting a lot of salt, but once it's spread out, it will not make a difference. Let's see on the rice, make sure the rice is doing okay here. Ah, some good sticky rice. Excellent. Long grain brown rice. That'll be good. Alright. That's been turned off already. We're going to begin the place settings. Now, if you were watching our last show, this time we're just going to break it in half. Make a kind of bed for it. And since it is going to be dinner, we'll use a little extra. Here. There you go. Alright. Since they just needed rewarming, now we're going to add all our fixings. Just a little flip. Yes, I know the lid doesn't fit. It doesn't matter. Alright, back over here. And again, down the middle of the tomato. It's really the easiest way to do it. It remains stable. And you can slice it like this, or if you want, slice it like this. Then put pretty little decorative tomatoes on there around the outside. It's all a matter of taste, really. You do it however you like it. And here we've done the frying part, which is the onions and the garlic and the shrimp. Basically, what we're trying to accomplish, since we don't have a real wok and we're using a non-stick pan, which is at a lower heat, ideally if we had a real wok that wasn't non-stick, we could turn the temperature up really high and then stir it up and get a good fry going. But in this circumstance, we're just trying to get a little steam happening because there's still some moisture on the bottom. We're going to steam the vegetables. So we've got the fried onions and shrimp and whatnot.